What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing today, Friday? What is going on with Bitcoin? Are we going to go to much lower levels? Well, today we're going to talk about a potential opportunity that might happen in less than 30 minutes. Okay, we need to see how this price action is going to develop, all right, because we are hitting this major weekly level. This is a super strong weekly level. Let me just show you here. All right, just zooming out. Like I want to show you that this range is super important on the weekly. We do have major weekly close and open, as you can see, and it is also a strong range right over here, a close and open. This is why we're kind of getting a reaction here just slightly below the $43,000. Now what I want to show you on the 1 hourly chart, you know, because this could absolutely slice through this major support range. Okay, this is very, very possible. We're just about, you know, retesting it, and you know the deal. The more times you retest, the more likely it is to get broken. But if this 1 hourly candle does manage to get below this low over here, which is exactly round about the $42,700 approximately, all right, if we do see the price action coming down, hitting the level, getting back up, guys, will be a swing failure pattern, all right, and there is a good opportunity to long this range. Okay, so this is something that we are going to pay attention. Let's see if we do pierce through the 42,700, slightly below, and manage to get back up. Okay, because only if we do get back up, it might be a good longing opportunity, but this could slice down and continue to the downside, closing a 1 hourly below the 42,700. And then, of course, we might be seeing much lower levels. Another good, interesting level where I would potentially long for a bounce is the $42,000. I'm just giving you my personal information here. By the way, my potential trading setups, all right? Nothing yet, nothing happening. I'm not interested in trading any of this, all right? Only when I see some strength, only when I see some confirmation. But also I want to show you how the $42,000 okay is super strong level. And why is it a strong level? Well, if I just zoom out here on the VPVR, let me just zoom out here a little bit like this, showing you the trading range in between December of 2021 till today. This whole trading range, all right, the strongest level on the VPVR is the $42,000 range. Now you can see here, I don't need to put any horizontal line here because we already have the red one indicating that this is the strongest level, okay, from this range traded in between December till today, all right, about 5 months. And we can clearly see that it is the strongest range. You have seen reactions at those levels in the past, as you can see right over here on the chart. So if BTC price does slice through and hit that $42,000, there will be very likely a big bounce, okay? Something that you can take advantage. Of course, if it does actually drop down there to this level on the live stream, it needs to have a $900 drop. I will be doing a live long, no doubt about that. Okay, some kind of reaction is very likely at that level. So yeah, that is I'm gonna take that trade live with you if we do that, have that situation. It's going to be a quick trade. It will be a quick bounce just for quick profits. We can talk about potential targets also. Let me just get here the RSI 1 second because it's got deleted here. I just want to take a look here at the RSI with you guys and see if we do have any type of divergence on the lower time frames. Okay, let's go here to the 4 hourly. There's no kind of divergence here. We are creating lower lows on the RSI, but something interesting to note here is that we are creating hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hourly, where we do have these lows. Okay, this low for example, all right, and if we do connect it with this low or with this low over here, we can see that we have a hidden bullish divergence where the trend is going to the upside with higher lows, and the RSI is creating aggressive lower lows here going to the oversold territory on the 4 hourly. So it's very, very possible that some kind of bounce is likely and we will be creating some bullish divergence. Sorry, if the price of BTC suddenly starts dropping right now, maybe hitting below 42,700, you are potentially going to see some higher highs on the RSI. Okay, it seems like that we need a lot of steam to get all the way down to these lows that we did create on the 6th of February. So it's very likely still going to create higher lows, so that we're going to see signs of bearish exhaustion. All right, it's going to be very interesting. The next 20 minutes we might be doing a live trade here, because there's a really interesting setup here. Like I said, I want to see a potential failed breakout from these lows. We already know that this is a very strong support. Okay, let me just zoom in on the chart. It is pretty clear. Look how many times we've hit this range. But we did have a nice swing failure pattern right over here with this high over here. You can see you have a breakout on the 1 hourly, you close below it. What happens? You come back down, retest the lows. So what we're taking a look at here is the same scenario. We didn't have it there, even though we got the big bounce. If we do have an attempt here and breaking this low, then we could potentially target the highs and even potentially break it to the upside. Okay, so definitely protect your position, take profits here, and try and ride that that next move up. Now, obviously, we are in a downtrend here, looking at the immediate short term. Okay, just a quick explanation. We are in a downtrend. Okay, so we need to be a little bit cautious. If we are longing, we want to try and catch the lows, not catch a falling knife. This is why I'm not longing from this level just yet. Seeing some confirmations that the bears are losing steam, getting those wicks, getting that consolidation, and so far it's not looking too bad. Now, a lot of you might discuss that this is a bull flag, right? We're having a massive big drop, just a nice consolidation in this range, and we are going to continue down. It is also very, very possible. I think we're going to have a little bit of a retracement, of course, after this aggressive drop that we did have just a few days ago. We're going to analyze the situation with Bitcoin here. I'm not sure if you watched yesterday's video. It is a scenario, an accumulation event. Okay, we're talking about this major potential Wyckoff accumulation event. It is schematic 2 right over here, and I can show you right over here this potential event right there. Okay, now it would be nice to see the consolidation above this major resistance zone, which is the $44,000. Okay, these highs, we've gone slightly below. This is totally fine still for the moment. We have seen this kind of event in the past, but everything points out that this could still be an accumulation only if we do manage to stay above, all right, the last points of support, of course, which is round about in between $38,000 and $40,000. We do not want the price coming below the middle range of this zone after having this spike up. Then it will potentially be a distribution, and we're going to see Bitcoin retesting the lows here and potentially breaking it. So if you didn't check out yesterday's video, check it out. Okay, I do explain with volume and timing that this is still very much valid. Now, we are used to seeing breakouts of resistance and support, and those resistance turning into support, or those supports turning into resistance. In the case of Bitcoin, right over here, we did not see that. Okay, in this accumulation event, we did not see that. We saw a breakout here from this resistance, people getting extremely bullish, then we having this pullback, people already doubting, and then this got back in the box. It got back inside of this range after the breakout, and this was almost a $2,000 breakout. So it looked pretty solid. What happened? Came back in, people still panicking. Now this could still be the situation for BTC. We need a little bit of more consolidation. We need a little bit of more more bullishness. Okay, it is true also that we have been in this ascending channel. Okay, we've been absolutely nailing this potential top at $48,000. I did close my short positions, by the way. I did have a short position here just at around about 46,800 when we did have that pump. All right, into that hedge position. I had the long position here from these lows, got stopped out, and managed to ride these this short, okay, from 46,800 all the way down to 43.5, where I did close my position there. Now, what happens in an ascending channel is that you usually get some kind of reaction at the middle range of the channel, okay? And you already can see this. We've already closed a daily at that range, at that $43,000. You can see, you know, inside of this channel at the middle part, you already get those reactions, okay? We did manage to slice through here, but you know, you do kind of wick that area. You did get those reactions at the center of the channel. And this is what is currently happening for BTC right now. Will it hold is the question. I do not want to see BTC below $42,000, below this middle range, because then it will be looking very, very bad for potential more continuation to the downside. And that is what we do not want to see. S&P 500 not looking too bad. It did have a pretty nice, you know, it did have a drop today, but it's pumping right now. Not looking too bad. So anyway, let me go through the comment section. Make sure to smash up the like button, and a quick reminder here, Cesar Lima, he still hasn't gotten in contact with me, okay? He was the winner of, yeah, the giveaway in Bitcoin. So Cesar Lima needs to get in contact by tomorrow, because if not, I will be doing another giveaway on a video in the comment section, okay? Cesar Lima, make sure to contact me in the official Telegram group down below for the giveaway. Let's take a look at the comment section. What are you guys up to? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I got Joseph here in the comment section. Thanks very much. I got Seb here also in the comment section, giving insane support. First like, Seb, thank you very much. You're the man. Hi Andy, can you please have a look at Theta? Absolutely. Let's take a look at Theta right away and see what's going on here with Theta. Very bullish project for the future Theta network. It is, I'm really bullish on this project. Decentralized video and streaming, which is absolutely phenomenal. Right, it was pretty curious on Theta. We got this massive rejection from this high. Okay, it seems that I have already had that box here. I haven't done Theta for quite some time, but we were looking for that, you know, potential Adam and Eve pattern. And until we do not have a nice successful daily candle above this range, then you cannot be bullish for that leg up, right? We just got that rejection from that range. We were looking at Theta here, you know, seeing these lower highs still, okay, getting that potential support at these lows of this, well, it's not the summer lows. The summer lows was broken at these lows here at the $2.50. And yeah, we got massively rejected from this range. So far, it's not looking too bad here for Theta. And the reason why is because we are kind of getting supported from this middle range. This middle range right over here. We're just about getting supported from this level. As you can see, it was major support here. Right there. Okay, this was on the 8th of February. This is on the daily. So daily, very important. This is a major daily level. This is a daily level, as you can see, daily close and open here, nice and green. You are getting that reaction. You are getting that bounce, okay? These are very, very nice trades that you can take, yeah, very quickly. A quick scalp to take some profits, you know, especially when you're having a pretty aggressive drop. It's definitely worth the opportunity. Now on Theta, there is a possibility that we are going to get, that we could get supported from this range. A lot of resistance, a lot of rejection right now. Volume's not looking too great. What else can we see? VPVR from this zone. Yeah, if Theta does come down to this consolidation, it's very likely it might break this zone, but then get a big massive bounce and try and attempt to break it. So I would be looking at Theta here at the $2.80 for a potential quick scalp or a day trade or a small swing trade for that bounce on the VPVR. We've got big consolidations at these levels. So this is very likely going to be a level where Theta will be bouncing. This is if we do get down there. I'm talking about the $2.80. Still very far away, still about 70 cents away from this range. But if we see Bitcoin dropping, seeing all that bearishness, then yeah, it's definitely a level to consider. We are currently hitting the 618 from this range. This is also why we're getting a bounce. So there was a quick opportunity right there on Theta right? Because if we take a look at this is a consolidation area. If we take a look at the lows to the highs on Theta on the 4 hourly, you know, and you take a look at this range, it's a major daily level. Okay, you are very likely going to get that bounce. And of course, where would you exit? You would exit, you know, round about this range where you do see some support levels. Protect your position. But that's a quick scalp. And if you take a look at Fibonacci lows from this low, this is the start of the run up, right? This is the start of the run up. The run up doesn't start here. It doesn't start here. It starts right over here when it continues to the upside. So if you take a look at Fib from the low to the high, you know, you are getting that bounce at the 618 to perfection. You know, you hit that 618 to perfection, getting that bounce, hitting that daily level on the Theta. So there's a quick scalp opportunity right there to make some cash, right? Not much to add on Theta here. We are a little bit aggressively, you know, in a downtrend. Is this a nice healthy correction? It will be curious in the next, you know, couple of days. I would give it a couple of days. You might see, if we do see a swing failure pattern such as this one, you know, this is a beautiful swing failure pattern on the daily where you do have this high, you know, retested. Let me zoom in 1 second. You can clearly see, all right, this high over here, then correction, a big massive, you know, pump over here, and then you can see the daily candle obviously closing below, making that, you know, Theta correction. So what if the price of Theta tries and breaks out this low over here on the next attempt or tomorrow and gets a wick, okay, and closes above this range? This is very likely going to have a bullish reaction. You're going to see Theta getting some bullishness out of that potential scenario. So these are just opportunities in the short term. Of course, long term, I am really bullish on Theta. I think Theta will be one of those cryptos that will do very well in the next run up. Okay, definitely breaking all-time highs. It's such an incredible project. So short term, we have some opportunities inside of that range. As I explained. Andy, the main man, T-Gypt, thank you. BTC dropping. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is having that volatility. This is an incredible range that we need to pay attention to. All right. Next opportunity, of course, will be a short position. If we close a strong hourly candle below 42,700, strong hourly candle, next run up, you know, this area is going to be resistance, no doubt about that. There will be some kind of resistance at that level if we do have a strong 1 hourly candle close below this range, okay, below the 42,700. So far it is, you know, just in this consolidating at this weekly level. The weekly level is the 43.1, 43.2, this yellow, this orange horizontal line, as you can see. Now, guys, let's take a look at the comment section, see if we can find any other opportunities here on some different cryptos. I will be longing this, you know, this Bitcoin event. If it does happen, I will be longing it here on Bybit. You can trade Theta also on Bybit. So yeah, you've got a bunch of cryptocurrencies and you have an insane bonus down below, which is $4,620 that you can claim. Okay, make sure to check it out. Down below is the bonus. Let's dive in here through the comment section, see if we can find any opportunities on different altcoins. Andy, you are crypto legend, brother. Thank you very much, my man. I really like that you enjoy the content. Thank you very much. Sayad, hey Andy, give us some hopium. I'm longing 1 inch and quantum with BTC rise soon. Everyone talking about 29K scenario. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Is it possible? Yes, I am still pretty bullish. I'm still bullish. Like I showed you with the scenarios from the other video of Bitcoin, where I don't think, you know, will we drop down below $30,000? I mean, it seems like this is not going to happen. Now, taking a look at the DXY, this right over here is the DXY, and it's pretty curious because DXY has had an insane run up for the last few months. All right, quite a few months having an insane run up to the upside. Now you can see here that, you know, Bitcoin's main rally from 2017, it started at the beginning of 2017. This is when the DXY started dropping at the beginning of 2017. You can check out the DXY chart. That was the Bitcoin's insane run. Now, when did Bitcoin topper out? It was late 2017, December, January 2018, when it was topping out. This is when the DXY bottomed. What happened afterwards? Bitcoin entered a massive bear market 2018, 2019. What happened here at the top on the DXY? DXY had an excellent run up, you know, 2019 till 2020. March 2020, DXY bottomed, topped, sorry. Bitcoin bottomed. This is when we had the C19 event, when we saw Bitcoin back down, you know, at the $3,000 levels for just a few days. It wasn't long. And this is when the DXY topped. DXY went, you know, had a massive crash during months, you know, till round about April, May. It bottomed out in May. What happened to Bitcoin in May of 2021? We had that massive crash. We had the massive crash in May of 2021. When did the DXY bottom? In May of 2021. So this is, Bitcoin was in a kind of bear market. We did hit all-time highs during November 2021, but it was bearish. Sentiment was bearish. The trend was going down. We didn't manage to get to all-time high till November. We didn't successfully break it. Came all the way back down. And this is when the DXY was having this insane run up. DXY absolutely pumping. And this is where Bitcoin should enter a very aggressive bear market. We should be going much lower, right? If the DXY is pumping like this. Looking at the DXY, I want to know your opinion in the comment section. Will the DXY go to much higher level? If you don't know what the DXY is, it is the dollar index. It shows you the strength of the dollar against other currencies. And will the DXY go to much higher levels in the coming months? And this is something I would like to know from the community right away. Okay. I'm asking you guys right now, please give me your votes, because, you know, I think it is very close in topping out. Will it be 100? We just hit the 100 range. Will it hit 105, which is breaking the highs from the C19 event in 2020, you know, the 2017 highs, which was at 103. You know, will it go to much higher levels? Because if I zoom out on the DXY, this is on the weekly, you know, it is pretty clear it is in a massive downtrend, looking at, you know, the last 35 years, right? Where you are seeing these lower lows and lower highs, okay? And we are at the top of the range of this resistance. You know, there is a possibility that, you know, who knows, the dollar might gain huge amount of strength against other currencies. It's still the world reserve currency. Who knows? Can it break this resistance and continue, you know, to much higher level? 110, 120. It was at 120 back in 2001. So is there a possibility to hit those levels in the next couple of years? Let me know, guys. I think it is very close in topping out, which will be very good for Bitcoin in the next coming months, because we have had this pretty nice run up already. And you can see, you know, that we've had these run ups, runs downs. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section. I think we are very close in topping out, and we are going to have a downtrend on the DXY. I would like to know your opinion. I got 65 votes at the moment. 61% says no, DXY will not go to much higher levels. It is very close at peaking out and having a little bit of a downtrend, which will have a good effect on Bitcoin. So many things are different this time. So many things are different. I know, you know, technical analysts, you know, we usually take a look at past performance on different assets to, you know, find out, you know, all these patterns are because of different assets making price, you know, in history. And, you know, this time it's different already because of this event. This is already totally different. We have not seen this before on other cycles on Bitcoin. So, you know, we should be already be in a big bear market and at much lower levels. But yeah, this time is different. Nobody really knows, okay, if we are going to be bullish in the next coming months or bearish, breaking $30,000. We still have those people, you know, saying 100,000 Bitcoin still this year, by the end of the year, by the end of 2022. And other people saying that, you know, Bitcoin's going to go below $20,000 before the end of the year. So a lot of mixed sentiment in the market. Mr. Ripples, good job, Andy. Thank you very much. Let's go through the comment section and see what's going on. I want 20k BTC, want some cheap coins. Jim Brownies, absolutely. I mean, I have some USDT on the sidelines and I would really love to buy Bitcoin at those levels. I would even like to buy Bitcoin below $30,000 if I'm honest. I know a lot of people, you know, have a lot of stable coins just in case Bitcoin drops down below $30,000. So if a lot of people want to buy at 20k or even below 30k, you know, the most likely scenario is that we're not going to get those cheap levels. And if we do, it's going to be fast. How low can we go? I'm deep underwater. Syed, why are you underwater? Why? Where did you long? Where did you short? I would rather bounce it to 50k first, then drop to 37k so I can get out of alts. Yes, well, this is the thing, you know, we might not get that pump because maybe a lot of people want to get out. This is why you have these kind of dead cat bounce. This is why you have important fib levels, because, you know, if we do have that pump, I'm not sure if I will be really bullish as, you know, seeing Bitcoin at $58,000. You know, we might be in a multi-year kind of consolidation here before we see higher levels. A lot of mixed sentiment because of the world situation at the moment. So, you know, all the it's a big range that we are forming here between 30,000 and 60,000, which, you know, we might, you know, have this incredible pump above 50,000 and even hitting $58,000 and then get a big drop. So something that we need to analyze those levels. Prepare yourself for with no break, says Tim Van. Number 5 like, thank you very much, my man. Pump, blazed. Right, let's go here through the comment section here. I'm just going to scroll down because I'm lagging through the comment section a lot. Let me just scroll down. Luna, please. Let's take a look at Luna right away. Let's take a look at Luna here for Karam. Absolutely. Right, Jerome Washington says, I think there's a bat on the DXY, bearish bat, and it's going to hit at least close to the completion zone, which is still a solid pump. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the bearish potential bat. What time frame? I would like to know what time frame. I guess it will be in a shorter time frame. A bearish bat harmonic pattern. It would be nice to see what time frame. I do not see. Is it potentially bearish bat? Bearish bat. Yeah, it's too overextended. But we could still go higher. Let me know what time frame you see the bat. Let's go here quickly through the comment section. Comment section is not going too well actually here. I'm lagging behind. I got Karam here for Luna. Let's take a look at Luna for Karam. Luna US dollar. I mean, Luna is looking absolutely incredible. We had a pretty nice drop. I did short Luna. I did take profits at the $105 range. I shorted at 115. It looks like it's having, you know, since we broke this uptrend from Luna, as you can see, in a heavy correction right now. Where could Luna bounce? We have broken the all-time high. Last all-time high from December of 2021 has been broken. And also here the retest of March of 2022. So we've broken below the all-time high. What can we expect now for Luna? I think we're going to go to potentially slightly lower levels. A very good level here on Luna for a big bounce is the $93 range. $93. We can see a huge spike here on the VPVR. All right, and we can see that it has been a pretty important level here as resistance right there. There will be some kind of reaction, a potential nice bounce here on Luna at these levels. If we start seeing that reaction, I would be happy to long Luna at about $93, $94, which we are just a few dollars away right now. So yeah, looking at Bitcoin, there is still hope on holding this range. I know Luna has been having a little bit of its own thing because it was, Luna has been just at all-time highs a few days ago. We are currently getting a reaction from this zone on Luna already. If we go down to 93, 94, I wouldn't mind opening along at that range. We are currently getting, supported from the 618 Fibonacci range. We're slightly below that range. Yeah, a strong zone here for Luna is the $94, $93. Big spike on the VPVR. Okay, if we zoom out, it's one of the biggest spikes, as you can see from this trading zone. Definitely a level to potentially long. I will be very likely longing if we do drop down there. What else can we see here? What else can we see for Luna? No, let me just get the RSI here 1 second, see if we see any type of divergence. We did spot very well here the bearish divergence on the RSI, because we did get those aggressive divergence on the RSI, as you can see, creating these higher highs and lower highs on the RSI. This is why I shorted. I did see the exhaustion here and the potential breakout. I did take profits very quick. I am quite conservative with my profits. The only trade I got stopped out at break even was Cadena, and I was in very good profits, guys. I want to share also my trades. I'm not sure for any new subscribers. I did long Cadena at $6.40, where we are at right now at these current price levels. I did long Cadena at this range, at this level, and I was in very nice profits here. But what happened is we did get a swing failure pattern. I did think that we were going to hold this range. We did not hold it. We had that swing failure pattern right over here. The price of Cadena trying to get above this range, as you can see on the 4 hourly. You can check it out on the 1 hourly also. You have the attempt in breaking this, and this is already a huge sign of weakness when you see this. But I thought, my position is all the way down here. Let's see what happens. Got stopped out at break even. So anyway, lost all those profits because I wanted to make this a swing trade. So far it's not looking that great on Cadena. We did have that breakout. It just might be a big retracement. Let's see how we react at this range, because it is a possibility. We are still technically on Cadena creating higher lows. All right, the moment we get a bit below this low and have a nice consolidation here, it won't be looking good. Then you're potentially creating lower high and continuing to the downside. So far the structure is still not looking bad on Cadena. Let's take a look at some altcoins here for the community right away. DXY weekly time frame bearish bat. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame here for the DXY 1 second, because I have here a potential harmonic pattern on the weekly. Bearish bat. Okay, so I guess on the weekly, are you talking about this high over here to this low to this high? I think it should be a minimum of 382. It could go to higher levels. Let me just get the harmonic bat here to take a look right away. Bat harmonic here to check out the levels. Hang on one second. Let me just zoom this in so we can see it pretty clearly. And let's get the bat here and check out the different levels. Now it is, you know, if you are looking at this bearish bat, of course, we are not hitting the 382. We should have seen a little bit more of a pump here. If you are taking a look at these levels on the weekly, I do not see another bat here. This is on the weekly. I'm not sure if you're looking at from 2020, but this is not valid. It should be at least at the 382. Right. It should be at least, you know, from this high to the ultimate low here on this pump, you at least it should be the 382, in between 382 and 618. So yeah, it's a little bit too short here for a potential bat, if that is the bat pattern that you're talking about, because yeah, I don't see a bat here. There's no bearish bats here. So yeah. Saludos desde Costa Rica, pura vida, Mae. Let's go BTC to 50k. Well, yes, I mean, I am still relatively bullish, like I showed you on yesterday's video. Chainlink, the best oracle for the world, says Sean. Absolutely, I hold a bunch of Chainlink. I do hold a bunch of Chainlink. Not selling Chainlink ever. Well, I will above $100, of course. XRP, let's take a look at XRP right away here for Ajay. Let's take a look at XRP. See what's going on with XRP. Oh, very disappointing XRP. You know, breaking out, you know, breaking out from these high-low range, breaking out from this ascending channel. I did long XRP and I did take profit. I was looking at XRP to hit the $1 range at least, and that did not happen. But luckily I did take profits. I did long XRP. It was over a couple of weeks ago where I did see an opportunity, longed it and exited here at almost 85 cents. It was around about 83 cents. Yeah, this did look like it was going to hold this range. So far, it's looking very ugly. I mean, there's not too much volume. We can take a look at other exchanges. Let's take a look at Bybit. Yeah, pretty aggressive volume here, drop. What can we expect for XRP? I mean, let's take a look at XRP structure. We've broken up trend structure, not looking too great. Let's take a look at the daily. Zoom out. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Reason why it is not looking good, well, we've broken out from this ascending channel, broken out from this small ascending channel that we have created. This is very, very bearish. They usually break out to the downside, these channels. To the upside, if there's a channel to the downside, it usually breaks up. If you have a channel to the upside, it does usually break down. So the reason why this is bearish, okay, just a quick brief explanation, is because you are creating, you know, you are in a big massive downtrend. You are creating still macro lower highs right over here. So yeah, we did have an attempt in trying to break these highs. That would have been ideal. If this would have managed to break this high over here of 90 cents, it would have been absolutely great. At the moment, it does look like the XRP might come down to even retest these lows, which is around about the 60-cent level. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. And it has had a pretty solid daily breakout, as you can see. Okay, if we get this channel, right, we had a big massive wick on the daily. Okay, we have this consolidation, these higher lows, consolidation, an attempt breakout here on XRP from this ascending channel with the higher highs, higher lows. What has happened right now is that we've had a super strong daily candle you know, closing below these higher lows trend line. So far we've had that little bounce yesterday, coming back down right now, not looking too great. A lot of the altcoins are not looking incredibly good. Do you think ETH will outperform BTC in the next few months? It is very possible. We can take a look at the BTC Ethereum chart to see what's going on. It did look like the, you know, the Ethereum ETH BTC chart, sorry. The Ethereum BTC chart was looking, you know, pretty good. Let me just zoom out here on the weekly. And it's still not looking too bad. It's still not looking too bad, actually. Because if you take a look at, you know, this major resistance zone that we did not manage to break, this did look like a kind of a cup and handle, where you do have this major resistance zone here on the Ethereum BTC chart. At the point 0.85, nice round formation. We are, you know, we are retesting the highs here, retesting the highs. This looks pretty good. I think Ethereum does have the possibility on outperforming Bitcoin. It has outperformed Bitcoin, okay, on the bull run in 2021, in percentage wise, of course. It is creating higher lows here. You know, this is just banging on the door here at the 0.085 level, okay? This meaning that one Bitcoin is worth 0.08 Ethereum, and you know, maybe one Bitcoin will be worth, you know, more Ethereum in the near future. It does look like, you know, that this is going to outperform Bitcoin in the next coming years. This looks pretty bullish. Ascending triangle, of course, is showing you demand, so there is more demand for Ethereum than Bitcoin by the looks at this chart. You know, we're just hitting this resistance zone that very likely will be broken in the next, I don't know, maybe a few months. You know, this ascending triangle does end in October of 2022. So I think there's a higher probability in us breaking up from this ascending triangle, these higher lows. So let's take a look here at Mamba for Life. GRT, please. Absolutely. Let's take a look at GRT for Mamba for Life. Absolutely gonna take a look at that straight away. Thank you, mods. I know you are telling me here in the mods chat about this this super chat. Let's take a look right away. GRT, the graph, see what's going on. This is the daily. Wow, this is not, I mean, a huge correction right now on the graph. I've got a bunch of lines and stuff here. You know, the thing is about the graph is that we do have massive consolidation at these low levels. You know, how low can we go? I'm not, I know I heard a lot of people talking about the graph, you know, being a kind of a chain link, okay? And, you know, I haven't done any research at all on this crypto project, but it does look like, let's take a look at the 4 hourly. You know, we went below the summer lows. We're currently below the summer lows right now. This is the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily. We had a potential descending wedge here that broke support, which was horrible. So let's take a look at the graph here on the 4 hourly time frame. Zoom in on the chart. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. We are currently breaking a major, you know, VPVR zone right there. We did get a reaction. Quick explanation here on this. We did get a small reaction on the VPVR, largest point of control here from the volume traded in between January till today. We got that bounce, we got that reaction, okay, but now we are breaking it. So it's not looking good. If we start getting below this range, okay, this is like the last chance for the graph. You might see a little bit of volatility here at this zone, but if we start closing a strong 4 hourly candle below this level, it is, you know, it will be a shorting opportunity. Once you get that, you know, that relief rally, this zone over here is going to be a must sell, a must sell. You are seeing the weakness. You are seeing the price absolutely crashing. If you start breaking this major important level in between 39 and 40 cents, which is currently just about to break right now. If you do see the graph coming down to $36, 36 cents, sorry. And then, you know, that potential retracement, you are going to see very likely this level being huge resistance, continue to the downside. And this retest looks almost imminent of the 30-cent level. Not looking too great. Not looking too great. So we did have an attempt in breaking out from these highs, which absolutely failed. You know, sorry. This level over here. Yeah, this must have been a swing failure pattern on the daily. Yeah, you can, you know, that was a clear signal of weakness. All right, if we take a look at the daily chart on the graph, we can see the highs here getting, you know, a daily close below this range. You know, this was confirming the weakness right there. Swing failure pattern right there, and absolutely crashing after that. Not looking great. Not looking too good. Forget about altcoins, bro. Look at BTC. Absolutely, this is totally, you know. We're having that drop right now on Bitcoin. We are having that drop on the 1 hourly. We got. Okay, we did close this 1 hourly. This is going to be pretty interesting. Now, I do think it's going to be difficult because we still got 40 minutes, right? But this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good for a trade right there. For a long trade, only if we do see, you know, a big wick here and closing the 1 hourly above 42,700. It's going to be an interesting trade right there. Let's see if we do manage to see that strong close above 42,700. You want to get those trap shorts, okay? People getting extremely bearish right over here, and then a big massive pump here to the upside. You know, let's see if that's happened. So far so good. You are seeing that demand. You are seeing that demand right now. It's still very soon. This 1 hourly candle still has 40 minutes to close, so anything can happen. We can absolutely drop here. We are seeing a little bit of a kind of a dead cat bounce here in the immediate short term here. Volume is pretty high. Yeah, this could be the start of a big major drop. Only on the 1 hourly, at least the 1 hourly. We want to see that swing failure pattern, okay? The 15-minute chart is too volatile to find out these patterns. But if you are looking for a trade, you know, this is the moment you potentially want to trade this right now. You know, a quick short right there to potentially retest the lows, because you are basically retesting a resistance right now on Bitcoin. Right now, you're retesting resistance. Let's see what happens. I would be willing to long the swing failure pattern. Not shorting here because, you know, this is like shorting the lows. But you are on the 15-minute hitting resistance. But yeah, 15-minute is not too reliable for me. Right, let's take a look. Sushi, even your mods are asking. MTL, thanks for the super chat. Help us, sir. It's dying. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Sushi right away. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a look at Bitcoin and some other altcoins for the community. It's kind of mission impossible if I do want to take a look at a lot of the altcoins. Sushi. Yeah, Sushi is just going down. I really like this decentralized exchange, but I think, you know, it is what it is. It is at extreme low levels right now. I'm not sure if we do have. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. This is absolutely kind of dying, right? I mean, the thing is with these, you know, projects, there will, you know, it's still creating lower, you know, a massive downtrend. Is it a potential descending wedge? You could arguably discuss that this is a huge, massive descending wedge. If we try and connect the biggest lower lows here as most as possible, try and connect them, this one, around about this zone, and then from this high or this high, you can see, yeah, we are in a huge descending wedge, getting rejected at resistance and bouncing as support. I mean, yeah, this is usually quite bullish, especially after a massive run up like this. It's just a big, nice descending, you know, correction. There will be a moment that this will bottom out. It will bottom out. I'm not sure if we're going to see a successful breakout, but we have created a local lower high right there. I'm going to connect this as more accurate as possible. We haven't even touched the resistance. The ideal scenario here for Sushi, you know, you can basically see it right there. This could be obviously if we do not retest the lows, if we do not retest the lows here on Sushi and we start picking up from here, you can clearly see that this is an inverse head and shoulder right there, right? You are retesting this resistance zone, which is at the $5, exactly $5. Exactly $5 on the daily has been a strong support and resistance. Massive rejection right there. You know, is there going to be enough steam to pick up again and hit $5? It will be, you know, it's pure speculation if you wanted to long here. You know, there is a potential, you know, trade right there. But yeah, the ideal here would be getting above the resistance and, you know, finally breaking this last lower high, because this is a confirmed lower high looking at the 4 hourly or the daily, sorry, because you want to see the peaks, right? Peak right there. You have a peak here, but you have another one right there. So you see these peaks. Ideally it would be nice to see, you know, a breakout from the last peak. So if you do have that kind of right shoulder, you break out from the peak, any kind of retracement there is potentially a good long trade to retest the highs. Because what do these assets like to do? They like to retest the lows or retest the highs to create that kind of double top, right? Or a double bottom, or even breaking the low. So if you do create a very strong high after a breakout here, and you do retrace and you haven't retested the high yet, you know, all of this zone is very likely gonna be a very strong support level. And if you especially break out with volume, you're breaking out the last lower high, you're breaking out, you know, the trend line from this descending wedge, and it will be a major good opportunity. Now, if this is going to happen or not, I do not know, but it would be a good opportunity if we do have a solid breakout to get in on the retracement. There is a possibility that we actually, you know, because we are in a massive downtrend, still creating lower highs and lower lows, right? That we are going to retest these lows. The lows of $2.80 on Sushi, you know, after this big rejection is also very, very possible. So, you know, I don't know where the price is going. I would look for that opportunity if we start picking up from here and have a solid breakout on the retracement. I would be looking for that opportunity at the $5 range. And if we do have a swing failure pattern from the low of this area right there, which is exactly the $2.78 zone, if we do have the price coming down to this level, wicking down below and seeing that consolidation, you know, it is pretty clear that it is a failed attempt and you are potentially going to come back up and retest these highs in between $4 and $5. That is what usually happens when you do not manage to break the lows. You come back, you go to the other side and retest the other highs. Where are the other highs on Sushi? It is in between $4 and $5 right there. So That would be the trading opportunity, waiting for that reaction. If you react at this level, don't manage to break it, getting to a trade to ride it up to the next retest, which is at the $5. So, and these are swing trades, of course, because this is the daily chart. Looking at the 4 hourly, what can we see here on Sushi? 4 hourly chart. Volume is still pretty good to the upside. There's a little bit of quite nice volume here on FTX chart. High volume here. No. Yeah, too much volume on the VPVR. Not a really sustainable area to, not big spikes where you could potentially bounce. 618, we did get that consolidation at the 618. As you can see, Fibonacci from the low to the high, you hitting that level, that range. There is still time. Let's take a look at the immediate short term, because there might be an insane opportunity right there. We do have the spike on the VPVR from the traded range of, yeah, it's kind of losing this level. It's going to be interesting in the next 8 hours to see how we're going to react right here, because if we start picking up from this range, a potential big bounce is very possible. We are just at that range right now. It does look like that we are going to break it to the downside. We were getting that reaction. It will be nice to see what happens, because if we start recovering from this 4 hourly, it's going to be looking pretty good for a nice bounce to the upside. And of course, what levels would I be looking at? I would be looking at taking profit area at this range, because you are going to get some kind of resistance after breaking out from this level. So let's see what happens if we start reacting in the next coming 1 hour, 2 hour to the upside, getting a little bit of bullishness. This is very likely going to get some kind of dead cat bounce. The time is now. This either breaks down now after this consolidation, or it will have a pretty nice recovery. So yeah, I would be actually interested in longing this. Actually, we are at the 618 range, Fibonacci from the lows to the highs. It looks pretty good. If in the next coming hours, it will confirm if this is going to have strength, and then you might have that bounce. So yeah, this can be traded on Bitcoin, looking pretty solid. This Sushi can be traded on Bybit. If you are interested, you have a link down below on Bybit, getting the best bonus available, up to $4,620 to claim. And on Prime XBT, you also get an insane bonus. You get 7% added to your deposit on Prime XBT. So you deposit $1,000, you're getting $70. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 on top of that to trade with. You cannot withdraw the bonus. Only you can withdraw the profits that you make with the bonus eventually. Good thing about Prime XBT, they have a huge bunch of cryptos. Yeah, I'm not sure if Sushi is here. They did add a bunch of different cryptos. I do not swing trade on this platform because it is a little expensive. I gotta say that. I don't swing trade on Prime XBT. I only swing trade if I'm trading S&P 500 or Dow Jones or gold, oil. All of these different commodities, assets are cheap, but crypto, the fees are a little bit expensive. I have left a few trades open for a few days. Yeah, fees are a little expensive. Not gonna lie on that. But Bybit is extremely cheap. Bybit is the one that I use for swing trading. Let's see what happens. It looks like we are getting this rejection on the 15-minute from this low over here that we did create of the 42.75. Okay, 42,750. This low over here. It was broken on the 15-minute. You are getting a little bit of exhaustion. It does look like that you are going to get that little correction. Let's make a live trade here on Prime XBT. Let's get the BTC chart, because this is very likely going to retest the lows. I want to do a live trade here with the community. Absolutely, why not? Let's go to the 15-minute and do a quick short before we potentially drop. If we start dropping right now, then I would not short this. A quick short position here. Quick little scalp. Quick little scalp. And take profit at the lows here of 42.5. 42.85. 850. 42,500. Quick scalp position right there, because I think, because we still have half an hour on Bitcoin, I think we could get, you know, this being resistance. And I don't like trading the 15-minute. I think it's very unreliable. But I would put a very nice long swing trade here if we do close an hourly candle above these lows, okay, above the 42,750. If we do manage to close above this range in the next 25 minutes, I will be pretty bullish. I think if that happens, it is very, very likely to retest the highs here. It was very, very likely we're going to come back up and retest the highs if we do close that 1 hourly above 42,700. Will this happen? Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. 1 hourly chart. It would be absolutely phenomenal. It would be phenomenal if we do manage to close this 1 hourly above this low. Like I showed you right over here with the resistance, we have this high, we had a wick, we closed below, came down. We had a wick, closed below, came down. That is the scenario that I'm looking, right? Where we have a wick, close above these wicks. We're looking to retest the highs, right? If that makes any sense. The good thing, you know, you can have a tight stop loss. Well, not in this case, you know, because this wick is pretty large. You could still have the next 1 hourly candle drop below and come back up. And yeah, you want to get in, you know, at this range, you stop loss below this level. But if you are aiming for this high, then yeah, the risk to reward is still at least 2 to 1. Yeah, but this wick is a little bit too large actually, for my personal opinion. Anyway, I've just been doing a little bit of my own stuff here, showing the community. Let's go through the comment section. I got super chats here. I've gone through Sushi. Thanks for the super chat. Let's take a look at mana here for Ashwin. Absolutely. Let's take a look at mana right away. Let's take a look at mana right away. Davo, what's up, my man? I got Mark Dirch. I got, you know, Seb. Fake Thesar Lima. He hasn't claimed his Bitcoin. He hasn't claimed his Bitcoin. He has till tomorrow. I was going to give him till Sunday, but he has till tomorrow. If anybody knows who this guy is, he's not in the Telegram group. If he doesn't claim his Bitcoin, it's time to give that Bitcoin to someone else from the community. It's really a shame. It's really a shame. Free Bitcoin. Who doesn't want free Bitcoin? So yeah, it's a shame. He hasn't been watching my latest videos. If not, he would have known that he's won. So I'll be doing another Bitcoin giveaway. That is for sure. If he doesn't claim it. Right, let's take a look at mana here for one of my guys here of the community. Ashwin, I know you have been following me for a long time. So let's take a look at mana, see what's going on for mana. Nothing good. Nothing good. Incredible drop at this moment. I mean, this is just having a big, large consolidation. Let's take a look at mana. Let me just check here. must have something on the chart. I think there is a possibility that we are going to come down and retest these lows. If, of course, if we do break these lows, it's very likely we're going to come down to retest the lows here of $1.75. So if we do break below $2.20 successfully, you know, we should be looking for that next leg down to retest these lows. Now, if we do manage to hold this low and create a big double bottom or a nice long consolidation, then absolutely great. But so far, it's not looking good. Big macro lower highs. So yeah, it was looking pretty good with this consolidation. It looks like we want to break it. If it's broken, very likely we're going to retest the $1.70. If $2.20 is broken, this nice low, then yeah, we can look for that re-entry to retest these lows. So yeah, mana is not looking too great. It's not looking good. We could still hold this level. We could still consolidate at this range, but I would be looking for that trade. If it breaks, we're looking for the $1.75, $1.80 range. We're looking for that retest of these lows. So yeah, that's what we got for mana. Not adding much there. We got a beautiful bounce on mana at the all-time highs created in April of 2021. And if I'm not wrong, we were actually hitting the 618 or the 78. Yeah, we were hitting this 7.78 Fibonacci retracement to the exact dollar there and getting that big nice bounce. So yeah, let's analyze something else. Mana is not looking great. It's looking pretty weak. It is looking pretty weak. If we do lose this level, we'll be retesting the $1.80 level. Right. Hi team, and yes, here's my Unibright doing, please. How's my Unibright doing? I got my mum here in the comment section. She owns Unibright token. I did buy her some Unibright. I think it's a pretty nice, solid project for the future. And it's not doing absolutely great at the moment. But don't worry. From what you invested, you are in big gains. I got my mum to invest in Bitcoin and crypto back in 2019. So she's still good. She's still good. Kava looks strong. Let's take a look at Kava right away. I haven't got any super chats. No more super chats. Let me just go through the regular comment section and let's take a look at Kava. Let's take a look at Kava. I got Marianne's Anita saying, Andy, how much do you have to use to start investing on Bybit? You know, as low as $50 or $20. Of course, I wouldn't recommend $20 because if you're sending Bitcoin, you know, to Bybit, $20, you know, the fees are, you know, might be at least $10. Or if you're buying from there, but yeah, you can trade as low as, you know, $10. You can trade with $10, 10 USDT. Worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum. So yeah, as low as $10, I would recommend maybe $50, you know, and start trading with $10 or $5, you know, use 5 or 10% of your capital and start practicing. But if you are someone new in trading, you know, the best thing that you can do is go to the Femex account, because Bybit or PrimeXBT, they do not have demo accounts. You cannot trade with fake money, but Femex has a demo account. Okay, I'm not sure if it's Femex demo or something like that, but if you go to the Femex, you know, you can test your strategies, test with fake money, and if once you're profitable, then use real money. Okay, but yeah, on Bybit, your question is how low. You can trade as low as $10. So oh, Bitcoin stopped me out. Did we have a pump on Bitcoin? No, I'm in negative, not stopped out. It's just a very small position, $50 here, just a small day trade. Yeah, it didn't stop me out just yet, but this is looking very interesting for a swing long. Okay, let's see what happens. We still got 15 minutes for this candle to close. Anything can happen. We could have that major drop. If we start closing below these lows, it's not going to be looking good. We're going to see the strength of the bears, and they will push the price to much lower levels. We do not want to see that. I actually prefer, you know, this 1 hourly candle closing in here to see that potential scenario, okay, of Bitcoin retesting these highs. Let's see what happens. Very exciting. BTC pumping is going to the moon. Buy, says MTL Shorts. Absolutely, it is definitely going to the moon. Definitely in the next coming years. So yeah, stop wasn't hit just yet. Stop wasn't hit, but I wouldn't mind it to be hit and put a larger swing trade here, or day trade, swing trade on Bitcoin. This looks pretty good. I mean, if it does close above this range, it will be looking pretty good. I am looking for this scenario, guys, right? The potential swing failure pattern. You can see it here with your eyes right there. Will it happen here? Well, I mean, we're just about to find out in the next 15 minutes. That is a pretty nice trade to have there, to come and retest the highs. Let's see what happens. So yeah, audio. Let's take a look at audio right away. Let's take a look at audio. I have never bought audio. I know there's a lot of people bullish on audio. It's going to be like the Spotify of crypto, right? Let's take a look at audio. Audio is actually looking pretty good. I've been talking about this with Mark Dutch, one of my mods, potentially long in audio, because this chart looks absolutely phenomenal. This chart looks absolutely great. Why does it look great? Because you have basically, you know, looking at the daily, let's keep market structure. Looking at the daily, you have broken out from these lower high, from this lower high, right? From the last lower high right over there. You are currently getting that resistance. Not only that, we have broken out with volume. Both of the times you got this solid break move to the upside, this solid move to the upside. Whew. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I think I'm about to long this right now. It would be nice to see a couple of more 4 hourly candles right at this zone, getting that small consolidation for a confirmation, right? It's still a little bit too soon. We could still have bearish power here. But what I want to explain here is that it's a major level. It's a super strong level. We have broken out with volume. We do have strong VPVR at this zone, you know, pretty nice spike on VPVR. At this zone, you have big volume to back up this major resistance area. Big volume. This is looking pretty good. Let's see if we do manage to have that small consolidation in between today and tomorrow, and that is going to confirm that the bears have lost steam. You could look for that potential pump almost to retest the highs, or at least look for that lower high hitting the 618 Fibonacci. This happens a lot, where you create a high, you have a bounce, then, you know, people get extremely bullish thinking that we're going to hit the highs and even break it, and you create a lower high. Where do you usually create a lower high? At the famous 618 Fibonacci retracement. So that is a potential long opportunity, looking for that dead cat bounce, you know, getting in and getting out at the 618, of protecting your position, taking profits. And then if you protect your position and you do manage to retest the highs, then you are in that free trade, right? But this is definitely a major level to think for a long, you know, I would be thinking for a long position here. We have very low volume on this retracement. So yeah, let's take a look at other exchanges, because this is on Binance. Yeah, it's pretty clear that we do have that big volume on I mean, this is a very nice long opportunity. I would potentially be long in this. I will be checking out in a few hours audio if we are managing to hold this range with a few candles. Then on the 4 hourly, this is going to be a good long opportunity. I will be long in this on Bybit. We do have audio here, so I will be looking for that long position on audio. Looking pretty good. Right, we got Bitcoin looking pretty solid. We got 10 more minutes. This does look like we could get an insane bounce from this level. So very exciting. 250 likes. Pump it. This looks pretty strong. This looks great. When you have attempts trying to break out, you know, the lows or the highs, and you fail, you just see wicks. This is looking very good. Looks absolutely fantastic. So let's see if we do manage to close above. That will be showing signs of weakness, and you have a potential trade, a probability of getting a bounce from these lows. All right, if this later drops back down, then it is what it is. You need to have stop losses. You need to protect yourself, of course. We're only looking at probabilities here. Guys, absolutely fantastic here. 250 likes. We can get to 250 likes. No doubt about that. In the next couple of minutes, 230, we can hit 250. No doubt about that. Let's take a look at KDA. We've taken a look at Cadena. I think Cadena does have a chance to hold this important level. I'm going to show you right now. We do have a chance here on Cadena to hold this range. Now let me just go on another chart. Is this the best chart? The thing about Cadena is that we are, you know, we are actually losing this range. We are losing this range. I would like to see a wick back up here on Cadena, because if we do drop below this low, it's not going to be looking good for Cadena. Cadena might be coming down to $6, retesting this low area. I got stopped out on this one at break even. You know, this one I longed from this range. I was in insane profits at these highs. Came back down, got stopped out at break even. It is what it is. I was looking for that swing trade on Cadena because we were seeing Zilliqa popping, you know, making, you know, huge moves. I'm bullish on L1s, especially on Cadena as an insane project. So it was like that free ticket, right? Free ticket to the moon. But no, after this pump, we came straight back down to the entry. So it is what it is. It happens. I was looking forward to have that nice swing trade to the upside. What are your expectations for XRP? Well, XRP in the immediate short term is not looking absolutely great. If we take a look at XRP here, not looking too great, because like I said, I did talk about XRP here at the beginning of the stream. We are breaking this uptrend channel. You know, it's broken this uptrend channel, closing a strong daily candle below this resistance. It's not looking good. It might, you know, we might see XRP getting a bounce and it creating a lower high here to continue down. Not looking too great. Not looking great. So inside of this channel, it was looking good. We broke the channel. It's not looking too great. BTC pumping, absolutely phenomenal. I definitely got stopped out now. Stopped out of my position. Now, I will be looking to swing along this. Let's see, we got 10 minutes. This area is looking pretty good. I really like this kind of drop and seeing this wick on the 1 hourly. I don't want it to pump too fast right now, because I want it to close a 1 hourly candle inside of this zone to get into that potential long position at the lows. But yeah, it's pumping like crazy already. Come on, Bitcoin. It's already pumping like crazy. Oh, It's not going to give us the opportunity even to get in. It's not even going to give us the opportunity to get in. Yeah, this is basic. This is definitely going to be a failed string failure, and we might see Bitcoin pumping to higher levels in the next coming hours. Let's take a look. I mean, yeah, definitely gonna audio looks really good at those levels. I mean, this could be one of the best opportunities here. I'm definitely considering longing audio at this range. Definitely a major good level audio right over here. I mean, it's a must, right? It's a kind of must where you have broken out from, you know, the last lower high, which is this one. You had a huge solid green candle with huge volume. You did break out from the range with pretty nice volume also. This is a successful breakout. What's happening right now, you are basically retesting the lows. So yeah, I will be considering longing this. Absolutely after the stream. I would be looking for a potential long, and you know, looking for that 618 Fibonacci or the highs, protecting my position. So yes, straight back down. We're having a little bit of a doji candle here, guys. This is gonna be it for the live stream. Make sure to stay safe trading. Put your stop loss is your friend. Remember, if you stopped out, you are protecting your capital. Basically, if you don't put stop loss and you only get liquidated, you lose much more money. Stay safe, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to find Theta Lima for his giveaway in Bitcoin. If not, I will be doing another, you know, choosing a random comment for the giveaway. Make sure to smash up the like button. On your way out, check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis, ideas, all free information down below. Got all the socials down below also. Thank you guys. Have an incredible Friday, and I will see you tomorrow.